It is Super Draco 380, and we're back today to build a Bandai high-grade after colony 1:144 Leo from Gundam Wing. Now, I received this as a Christmas gift, so number one, I don't own a Leo, even though I love Gundam Wing, and number two, it's a gift, and I'm not going to say no. The only tools that you need are your sprue cutters and maybe some sanders. And beyond that, we're just going to be going through section by section. Today we're going to be working on the feet, legs, and the crotch. Now I'm probably going to cut most of me cutting the parts out of the sprue, because as you can see, it's basically nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, so to assemble the feet, we're going to take parts C14 and 15 and snap those together. Then on the front of the toe, we're going to attach part B9. On the heel, we're going to attach part B10. And then on top of the foot, we're going to attach part A30. And we have one foot. Alright, so we have 2 feet. So next we're going to build the ankles. I'm actually doing this out of order, and that was my bad for not reading the instructions good. We're actually going to build the lower leg first, and you do that just by attaching parts A28 and A29 together. I'm just going to sand off some leftover plastic before we stick them together. And there we go. And there's the second one. Now I also am doing some cleanup and stuff off camera and whatnot. Alright, so to assemble the ankle, we're going to take the olive part A31, the brown part B15, and a polycap. We're going to slide the polycap onto B15, and then the olive green part has a socket that the molded ball joint will slot into. Now just a moment of transparency. I actually put those in upside down, because you want the curve to follow the round disc-like structure on the side of the feet. So those are going to connect together. You just want the molded part to clip onto the bottom of the lower leg. And section B12 will just clip in like so to both legs. So next we're going to assemble the upper right leg. You're going to take parts A, 21 and 22 and sandwich those together. And then you're going to take part A25 and it's going to fill in that small gap. I assume that's for the option weapon set or something for the Space Leo version of this kit. Either way, that'll just peg in like so. And then we're going to snap this to... Well, first we're going to attach the leg to the foot. And as you can see, my foot guard's upside down. So we're going to come back after I fix that. Alright, that's the second foot guard fixed, and we're going to mount the foot on. Now back to what we were doing. So then the upper leg is just going to snap onto the knee joint. Just like that. Alright, I'm just going to cut in here with a different audio because I had an audio problem I couldn't fix. For the knee covers, we're going to attach A27, the olive part in the front, and B11 in the back. Okay, for the hip joints, we're going to need B13, 14, and a polycap. The polycap will go on the peg on B14, and then B13 is just going to peg in there. And then that's going to drop into the top of the leg. And there we have a whole leg complete. So we're going to come back after I've finished the other leg. Alright, with both legs done, next we're going to build the crotch. Okay, so for the crotch, we're going to take part C19, and then it's got a large peg at the bottom, which we're going to attach C20 to. And then we're going to drop that whole thing onto part A14. So then we're going to attach part C2 in each of those slots on the underside of the A14. Now they fit in a specific orientation because there's a peg in there. So you just got to make sure they go all the way in. And now it fits nice and snug. Alright, A15 is going to fit on the front, but it's actually two parts fused together. So you're going to separate those, and those are going to drop into those ball sockets on the front of C19. So then you're going to take A16, and that will go over that to lock those ball jointed A15 pieces in place. You just want to make sure there's enough clearance for it to slot all the way in. And part C1 is going to go into that slot in the front, giving it that forward booster that a lot of Oz mobile suits have, like the Tall Geese. Finally, you're going to attach the hip skirts, or the side skirts. A13 is the right side one, and A17 will be the left side. Alright, and there we go. So we've got legs and a crotch. There's a crotch and each completed leg. When we come back for the next part, we will be building the arms, head, and torso. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.